Hello guys, today we are going to discuss about the blood supply of the nasal septum. So it is a very short video and very important one also. So basically, let's get into the point. The blood supply of the nasal septum basically divided into two systems. Like one is the internal carotid system and external carotid system. Now under internal carotid system, there are two arteries which are basically the branch of the ophthalmic artery. So one is anterior ethmoidal artery and posterior ethmoidal artery. Both are the branches of ophthalmic artery. So basically, they are the part of the internal carotid system. Now let's come to the external carotid system. Now in the external carotid system, there are several. One is sphenopalatine artery. It is a branch of maxillary artery. And it further branches into two arteries. One is nasopalatine branch and another is posterior medial nasal branches. Then comes greater palatine artery. Greater palatine artery. It is again the part of the external carotid system. And the third one is the superior labial artery. Superior labial artery. Now, this greater palatine artery and superior labial artery, they both give septal branch to the nasal septum. Now, you must remember this greater palatine artery is a branch of maxillary artery and superior labial artery is a branch of facial artery. Now, one by one, let's see which artery is which one. Now, tell me, this artery, can you guess which artery is this? So, basically, this is the anterior ethmoidal artery, which is a branch of internal carotid system, branch of ophthalmic artery. Okay, which is this artery? This is posterior ethmoidal artery, which is again the branch of internal carotid system, and they both are the branch of ophthalmic artery. Okay, now internal carotid system is covered. Now let's go to the external carotid system. These are these arteries. So which artery is this? Can you tell? So this artery is sphenopalatine artery, and the next artery you can see is the greater palatine artery here. So they both are the part of the external carotid system, and the next artery is superior labial artery. You can see this artery is the superior labial artery, which is coming from below. Now these three arteries are the part of the external carotid system. Now this sphenopalatine artery is a branch of which artery? Do you remember? It is the branch of maxillary artery, and it gives two branches. I told you it gives nasopalatine branches and posterior medial nasal branches. Okay, now come to the greater palatine artery. This greater palatine artery is a branch of, again it is a branch of the maxillary artery. Then comes the superior labial artery. The superior labial artery, as it comes from below, you can guess it is a branch of facial artery. Now this external carotid system and internal carotid system arteries, they meet in this place. You can see here, you can see this area where all the blood vessels are coming, and this area is known as Little's area. You can see anterior ethmoidal artery coming here, along with sphenopalatine, the greater palatine, and superior labial artery. These arteries are coming into the littles area, and these arteries are making a plexus here, a plexus over here, and this plexus is known as the Kasselbach's plexus. The Kasselbach's plexus. Why this area is important is when there is a epistaxis or nasal bleed. This is the term for nasal bleed, which we use as epistaxis. Now, this epistaxis occurs. The most common site is this Kasselbach's plexus because it is very rich in blood supply. Now, if there is a basilar fracture of the skull, usually if there is a basilar fracture of the skull, these arteries may be damaged, causing epistaxis or nasal bleed. Okay. Now you can note this plexus or this little's area, it is actually situated on the cartilaginous part of the septum. The blue part which you can see is the cartilaginous part of the septum. Now, there is a mnemonic by which you might be able to remember these arteries. How? The mnemonic is GALS, G-A-L-S, GALS. G for greater palatine artery, A for anterior ethmoidal artery, L for superior labial artery, and S for sphenopalatine artery. So these are the 4 arteries which comes together to form the Kasselbach's plexus. So mnemonic is GALS, G-A-L-S. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching.